Good morning, viewers. I'm Johanna Muri and I welcome you to another episode of Good Morning Show of Nagaland TV. So, to begin with the program, we will first have a look at a passage from the Bible.
Then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. John 6:35.
John 6:35 to Kwanishna, Isover Kwanishna, whoever comes to me hungry will not be hungry, and whoever comes to me thirsty will not be thirsty. So every time Mohan isolo de turn grow lage, kiki Mohan thirsty huadam de hulibi, hungry huadam de hulibi. Now we will have a look at a thing positive of today.
A cowardly leader is the most dangerous of men. Stephen King.
Now we will have a look at the top headlines for today. Government of doctors have now restrictive directives from Health and Family Welfare Department warning against public utterance without government sanctions. Union Minister for Tribal Affairs Arjun Munda today laid foundation stone of Kohima Village Multipurpose Hall. He expressed and hoped that CM Rio to inaugurate building very soon on time with quality and desire of people. Power Department in Nagaland is informed that the month of May and October have been declared as Vegetation Clearance Month and that department will conduct expensive jungle cutting exercise during these 2 months. 3-member Japanese delegations to Nagaland in connection to World War II Remains Recovery Project had informed that team will be taking samples of collected remains of Japan from DNA testing in order to identify remains. India created history and marked its name in Guinness World Book record by waving maximum numbers of national flags simultaneously on April 23rd. Union Home Minister Amit Shah was present during the historical event. Now we will have a print preview from Eastern Mirror and Morong Express. Let's have a look at the prominent stories here found in the front page. So here in Eastern Mirror, it says in the front page, it says NDPP BJP to continue pre-poll alliance in 2023 elections. So pre-poll alliance ki ase? Pre-poll alliance ko to election nahi bole thakya nimite election nahi agere alliance kuina rakhishe edu party NDPP, that is the National Democratic Progressive Party aru Bharatiya Janata Party, edu duita party do Ahidaga 2023 elections March Debi alliance kuribolese. Nagaland Chief Minister Nifrio on Monday announced that Nationalist Democratic Party, Progressive Party, NDPP and Bharatiya Janata Party, which entered in a pre-poll alliance in 2018, will continue the pact even in the upcoming 2023 elections. 2018 day election dagishe Nagaland Legislative Assembly la elections day BJP arun NDPP la alliance thagigina GT itu nimite aru 2023 elections bi itu duita party do tahan alliance kuna jabo gushe. The announcement draws significance as the State Legislative Assembly elections is likely to be held in March 2023, less than a year from now. Ida was aishugile elections to 1 year binai next year 2023 March delobule ase. So itu muhan attention draw kurato itu nimite ase aru itu BJP aru NDPP to pre-poll alliance for jabule ase March 2023 elections day. Speaking the announcement draws speaking to journalists on the sidelines of foundation stone laying program on Kohima Village Multipurpose Building in Kohima, the Chief Minister revealed that the NDPP and BJP will go for the same seat sharing formula that was struck in 2018 elections. Itu kota to Chief Minister Nifrio Kali program ekta thagishe Kohima village laga foundation stone of multi-purpose building karne ekta program thagishe. So after attending the program aru tai wapas jadam de journalist ekta bra hudishe itu nimite tai itu time tai kuishe ki they will go for a pre-poll alliance. The NDPP contested in 40 seats, out of which won 17 seats. 2018 laga elections te NDPP to 40 seats te contest kurishe aru tari bad they won 17 seats, and BJP contested in 20 seats and they won in 12 seats. Aru Nagaland to, as we all know, it's a 60-member assembly. Itu nimite the BJP and NDPP in alliance itu wara jitishe. The president of BJP Nagaland unit, Imna Along, also said that the pre-poll alliance between NDPP and BJP would continue and the People's Democratic Alliance will come to power in 2023. So basically, NDPP or BJP alliance laga naam to, it's known as the PDA government. So Imna Along para kushi itu PDA government para GTbo aru 2023 laga pre-poll alliance elections tibi tahan GTbo. This is what our BJP central leaders want, and this is what is going to happen. Temjen imna along para kushe central leaders para bhi itu hi khushi payase, and then this is what will happen, and the PDA government will win the 2023 elections. In a letter to the Chief Minister, Deputy CM and leader of BJP legislature party in Nagaland, Y. Patan, also assured that he, along with all BJP legislators, will stand firm to the pre-poll alliance. Mohanla, Deputy Chief Minister, that is Y. Patan, Barabi letter ekta dishe to the CM, to the Chief Minister of Nagaland, stating that he supports the pre-poll alliance and that he will stand firm to the pre-poll alliance and commitments with NDPP. Now we will go to the next story, that is Nagaland faces acute shortage of fire stations. So heading Brahmohan Bujipai ki Nagaland has very much shortage. There is a shortage of fire stations. So let's see what the story has to say. There are 18 fire stations in Nagaland, out of which the required 40 stations as per national standards, said Advisor for Fire and Emergency Services Powang Konyak. Powang Konyak para kushe mohan ge ki Nagaland te only 18 fire stations ase hoili bi Nagaland to 48 fire stations hole lage. That is very much itu line do bishi difference ase. So tai advisor para kushe fire stations bishi komti ase Nagaland te. The number of fire stations in the state was only 8 till 2010 tak to 8 fire stations hi thagishe bishi hoili bi itya 18 hoishe. Before, the department had 10 more between 2011 and 22. 2011 or 22, there were department para 10 fire stations at Gushe. Konyak, who was the advisor for SIRD relief and rehabilitation, said that the inauguration of a new directorate of fire and emergency services building in Kohima to finally have the directorate with modern facilities is historic. Konyak pra SIRT relief and rehabilitation advisor pra kushe that inauguration tan eta new directorate of fire and emergency services inaugurate kurishe Kohima te. So this is basically about acute fire shortages in Nagaland. Mohan next story de jabo mohan, I think we will go to Morong Express. Mohan Morong Express de jaina sabo what it has in store for us. So Morong Express la front page it's the tribal communities are important components of nation building. Union Minister Arjun Munda. So Union Minister Arjun Munda Nagaland te aishe kali ekta program degishe kiba multi-purpose building ekta inaugurate kuri bole. To Union Minister of Tribal Affairs Arjun Munda and tribal communities as important components of nation building will usher into a new era of progress, growth and development of India celebrates 75 years of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav towards 100 years. Arjun Munda, that is the Union Minister for Tribal Affairs para kushe ki tribal communities are important components. Pishi important components as a tribal community nation ge banabo nimite aru itu nimite 57 India do independence by na 75 years huishe. So 75 years of Amrit Mahotsav as India celebrates 75 years of Amrit Mahotsav, development or growth pishi ahiwo gushe. Speaking at the Kohima Village Multipurpose Building Foundation Stone Laying Program at Kohima Village Ground, Munda was on a 3-day visit to Nagaland. Say tribal has one common characteristic of a unique identity, lifestyle and character. Munda Purakushe, tribals to ekta unique identity. As we have our own identity, we have our own character, we have a different lifestyle. So he said it is a very special and an uncommon feature in tribals, and I 3-day visit Nagaland te Aishe, and he attended the program of the multi-purpose building inauguration at Kohima village. Adorned with Angami Naga attire, Munda said, "I am proud to wear this dress to be a Naga," adding that Nagas have their own identity and with a history of being a warrior community to protect their tradition and culture. So Munda do traditional Angami traditional kapra cholaishe aru tai when he wore the Angami traditional attire, he said that he is proud to be wearing the traditional attire of Angami, and also stating the fact that Nagas are from a warrior clan. He feels proud to be wearing that unique culture, unique identity of the Angami traditional attire. Describing Nagaland as a progressive state, the Union Minister observed that the state is moving towards urbanization with development and a progress. So he described, Union Minister Munda described Nagaland as a very progressive state, and Union Minister observed that the state is moving towards urbanization with developments, with many developments coming in and progress. He expressed a delight that the facilities are reaching the inferior places of the state. So as we all know, Nagaland is in a part of a very rural area, T.S.A. Mohan, but Union Minister Varakushe for Nagaland is also moving forward. Our Nagaland David developments are here, and we are getting ahead of the urbanization. We're also reaching there. And also he said that however, he emphasized that there are more to be done, and that there is Government of India is working hard to reach the rural areas with infrastructure developments to fulfill the desire of the people. Union Minister Bakushe ki itya Nagaland development do ahia se, but there are so many things to be done. Aru bishi kam kurulila se itu nimite Government of India is also trying, as well as the state government is also trying to let Nagaland come forward. Aru state development sam bishi aniwole, so they are all trying to do it. Tribals will be the new identity, Taibar Kuina say. Though there has been a lot of talks for the tribal people after independence, Minister Munda observed that nothing much has been done. However, he maintained that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is keen to develop the tribals in the country with actions towards protecting tradition, culture and identity. Munda Barakushe, Nagaland te Mohan la Chief India Mohan Sob Manu tribals la kota bishi koi, but nothing much has been done. However, he stated that Prime Minister Narendra Modi do bishi kuri bole try kuriya se, and to develop the tribals in the country. Mohan tribal country de tribal na manu thagya han ke develop kuri bole. He is trying very much kushe. So Mohan Aru, we will go to next story. So it says next story Mohan Lobo, gag order on government doctors. Iduki likhina se Mohan yare basawo. Government doctors have now a restrictive directive from the Health and Family Welfare Department warning against public utterance without government sanctions. The gag order communications via the DIPR on April 25 invoked the Nagaland Government Service Conduct Rules 1968, which prohibits government servants from broadcasting or publishing any communications to the press or public. So yete DIPR they were at the report dishe. So now the state government has ordered the government doctors tahan public ke khushi kotha kurule na pare gushe. Here it says, as per the 1968 rules which prohibits government servants from broadcasting or publishing any communication. So government servant huina, they cannot just come and broadcast or publish anything in public or in press, itu ko say. And the official duty as public or utterance of any statement or factor of opinion conducted with this charge of official duty without prior government sanctions. The communication come order asks the doctors in government service to take note of the directive and refrain from engaging in any activities or communications with which the violate employees conduct rules, and any violation of the same shall attract disciplinary proceeding against the government. So tan ko do they should give prior information tan ki press release no ele press ke kotha ko le sikole they should give prior information, because 1968 rules, government servant rules, conduct and rules per kwa hisab to do government servants are not just allowed to come broadcast or say anything or publish in the press. I think print preview ta dewa khotom hoi jawa mihanla. Now itya mohan fact of the day China sailobo.
Avengers Endgame was released on April 26, 2019, and it became the highest grossing film of all time.
India mihan morning melody sailobo. our show has come to an end. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a nice day. And before you leave, please have a look at the weather report as well.
New YY Dynamite Instant Noodles. It's extra spicy. Taste that will blow your mind.
ऊपर लगा टिंग चिदा भी हुई ना
Hoy, sir.
हाल बड़ा टिंग तो मिला भी दे
Okay, sir. Wow, iman shining arabuka.
वाशर खान साइलो भी दे अरे